What's good? Trey Morgan, fearlessboss.com, coming to you with this video. Put your money where your mouth is. All right. And basically, what I'm saying here is you got to be willing to take calculated risk. All right. What that means is you have an opportunity that presents itself to you, and it requires value in exchange for the value that that opportunity has. So an opportunity, most times, there's an investment. Okay, maybe it's $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, maybe it's $100, whatever. There's an investment that needs to be made. A lot of people are afraid to invest. As an entrepreneur, you can't be afraid to invest. Because you're an entrepreneur, that's what you do. You invest in opportunities. You take calculated risk. What you must do is you must analyze the situation. Is this opportunity right for me? My specific, unique situation, do I need this opportunity right now or not? Am I running away from this opportunity because of fear or because it's not the right opportunity? You need to ask yourself that question, because a lot of people, they'll run away from an opportunity because of fear, because it's not in their comfort zone. They're not comfortable with the investment. You need to understand that success is not in your comfort zone, and it never will be until you make your comfort zone so big that success is now inside your comfort zone, and success is just a part of you at that point. That's where I want you to be. But you don't start off there. You have to start small and work your way up. Now, you can work your way up fast, and that will require high performance, and either your own self accountability needs to be really strong, or you need somebody else like myself to hold you accountable so that you perform at a high level until it becomes a habit. See, right now it's not a habit. If it was, you would be highly successful. I can, they say, you shouldn't make guarantees, but I mean, very rarely do I see someone who performs at a high level and executes at a high level and doesn't get high level success. And you might say, oh, well, somebody can perform at a high level and execute at a high level and do the wrong things. Well, guess what? If you take action on the wrong things at a high level, guess what will happen? You will figure out that it's the wrong things very quickly, and you will move on to something else and on to something else until you find the right thing. Okay? Now, I want you to go about this a better way and find proper guidance and do things the right way from the start, so you don't have to, change routes and change vehicles and all that. But understand that the thing that's stopping you from being successful is your comfort zone. You need to put your money where your mouth is. When you say you want to be successful, do you know what that means? That means you're willing to do what the average society is not willing to do. You're willing to walk in the opposite direction. When society is going this way, you go this way. Because majority of society is not successful. Majority of society is average. So whatever everybody else is doing, you do the complete opposite. Most people are not putting their money where their mouth is. You need to put your money where your mouth is. Most people are not taking calculated risk. You take calculated risk. Most people are making excuses, so you make no excuses. Most people are living in fear, so you live fearless. Most people are employees, so you are a boss. You go whatever everybody else is doing, you do the complete opposite. Everybody's watching TV, you read books. Everybody's smoking weed and, smoking cigarettes. You don't even touch it. You don't stay far away from it as possible. I have friends that smoke weed and do all these things. And, I'm not saying, that is bad or whatever. I don't really care. What I'm saying is I don't see the good in it. I don't see the highest, the most successful people. They don't tell me that that's the reason for their success. They say the reason for their success is because they have passion, because they focus, laser beam focus, because they take action, they execute at a high level, because they don't make excuses, because they don't have limits. They live with no limits. It's because they have conquered their fears. It's because they have become beasts. It's because they don't take no for an answer. It's because they make sacrifices. It's because they're obsessed with success. It's because they understand that they need to build the foundation now, and then they can chill and relax later. You see, you need to understand that. You see, you don't chill and relax now. You chill and relax later when you can enjoy your success and your wealth. All right? It's a different mentality. Your mentality needs to change. Some of it is not your fault. Other people try to push their opinions, force their opinions down your throat. And sometimes, their opinions might make sense in some way, shape, or form. But you don't know what you don't know. And that's why I'm telling you the truth. If you want to be a successful business owner, a successful online marketer, a successful success, if you want to be a successful success, you need to go in the opposite direction. You need to put your money where your mouth is. You need to invest in your success, time and money. Not just time, not just money, time and money. I invest time and money into my success. I don't spend my money on, new J's and, new cars and stuff like that. You make a excess of money, a large significant amount of money. You go and buy what you want here and there, But I'm talking about when you're building. You see, I'm not done building, okay? So I'm not going to go out there and blow my money. That's not me. I'm putting my money back into my business because I haven't built what I want to build yet. You see, I have big goals. Some of you, if you were making the kind of money I'm making, you have made $15,000 in a month, or $7,500 in a week, or $4,000 in a day, or whatever. Hey, man, I'm good. Not me. Not me. And I'm not saying I'm greedy. It's not about greedy. It's not about not being satisfied. And, well, it kind of is about not being satisfied. But it's not about being ungrateful. It's about knowing what your potential is. It's about knowing you can do better. It's about knowing you can help more people. It's about knowing you can leave a larger legacy. It's about knowing that you can create a better lifestyle. I've helped a lot of people by pursuing what was in my heart, my passion. My passion was to be an entrepreneur. My passion was to go in the other direction. I didn't want to be like everybody else. Yeah, I could have got a 9-to-5. Yeah, I could have went to college and got a decent job. I could have done that, but I would have been one of the most miserable men on earth because I understood that that wasn't my potential. That was below my potential. My potential is up here. See, you can't even see my hand in the camera. My potential is all the way up there. Your potential is all the way up there. But right now, let's be honest. You're somewhere down here. Let's be honest. Let's be real about it. I want to get you here, and then I want to get you here, then I want to get you here, and I want you to stay there. But guess what? I want that to be your comfort zone. You're going to get to a point where it's no big deal anymore. And people ask you, how do you do what you're doing, how you take so much action, how you so successful, and you're like, that's just what I do. Because you've transformed. You made a decision to transform. And now you're unstoppable. That's where I'm trying to get you. And that's where you will be if you stick with me. If you work with me and you listen to what I'm saying and you take it seriously and you apply it and you go out there and you be a boss, I'm telling you, you will reap the rewards. You will get the fruits, okay? You plant your seed, you water your seed, it grows into a tree. And then the tree, the fruits come out of the tree, man. That's how it goes. Ain't that how it goes? That's how it goes. I'm telling you. All right, but you got to plant your seed. and then you gotta water it. Some of you plant the seed and you forget to water it, or maybe you water it once a year, once a month. You gotta water it every day, and then put some fertilizer in it so you speed it up. Come on now, you know what I'm saying. You know I'm telling you the truth, but you gotta make some changes. You gotta make some changes, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same old until you make the decision to make some changes. All right, so wake up. Put your money where your mouth is. If you don't have no money, go and get some money. Money is out there. Money is out there, man. I've been broke. I've been semi-broke. I've been mid. I've been successful. And I'm telling you, it was all because of decisions. The reason I was broke was because of decision. You know, I could have from the get-go, I could have just went and got a job and, you know what I'm saying, have money. But there was different times in my life where I decided to be broke. You know, I decided to be lazy. You know, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always pumped up and always ready to take action and stay focused and laser being focused and want to help other people. I wasn't always like this. I mean, it was always inside, you know, my heart, but I wasn't able to express it. I wasn't able to actually communicate. I wasn't able to actually perform. But I realized if I don't perform, if I don't communicate, nothing's going to happen. I'm not going to be successful. You're not going to be successful. And we're all just going to not be successful. But I'm not okay with that at all. At all. I believe in success. I believe in peace of mind. I'm at peace when I take the actions towards success. Even before the success came, I was happy when I was pursuing it. Because I'm being real. I'm living my truth. It's a lie when you tell yourself you're okay with the mediocre and the, just a $50 a day. You're lying to yourself. You would love to have a Lamborghini. You would love to have a nice home. You would love to live wherever you want to live. You would love to have a family that you can take care of. Nobody wants just enough. Are you kidding me? I mean, you it's better than nothing, but I mean, greatness is greatness. At least get the taste first. Get the taste of greatness, and if you don't like it, all right, go back to living below average. But don't knock it until you try it. Try success for a little bit. Try greatness for a little bit. Tell me what you think about it. Trey Morgan signing off. Peace.